Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, where today we're making something cool. We're progressing into the Elite Crafting Table. If I'm not mistaken, this should be craftable right now. Booyah! Elite Crafting. Oh yeah, that's what's up. We are growing up a little bit. Look at that. Nice. 32 millibucket copper tank, huh? I want to say copper tanks aren't too bad to make. They are just a little bit of copper glass and hardened glass. Yeah, no, we've made those before, right? I guess that's the most valuable. Oh, we got all three. Okay, never mind. You know, sometimes I look at it and I can't tell briefly whether it's, you know, a thing or not. All right. So we've got our Elite Crafting Table, which is super cool. The next quest is to make the Factorizer, which will apparently make it so I can make blocks without smelting them in the Tinker Smeltery, which to me sounds like an absolute win. Like, yes, please, very much would like that. Do we have any pistons laying around? We have one piston laying around. Cool. What do I need for that? Iron plate and some wood casing. I should be able to pull that off. I think so. I think so. We'll see. I can get two of you. Sawmill, where are you at? There you are. I might have some extra wood laying over here, but yeah, maybe not. Thought I would. Thought I would have. You never know. You never know. Hey, guess who went mining between episodes? Like a very well-behaved direwolf. Me! I did go mining between episodes. So I'm processing all the ores that I got, which is a good time, obviously. And that's good stuff. So let's get you. We're going to need that red alloy ingot, which we're also smelting up in our induction smeltery in preparation for some other things we're going to need. Cool beans. All right, in addition, we need a redstone servo, which should be cool. Nice. Okay, good deal. And how close are we to having everything we need here? So just the advanced circuit and two of the orange tubing. Cool. I think I used up my last of my advanced circuits. So how about I craft some of those off camera real quick? Okay, so I've been trying to make these in bulk when I can, and I've been trying to find, like, the good recipes, right? So, for example, if I use Mana Steel instead of Electrotine, I get twice as much control circuits, right? Now, if I used Platinum, I get 5 times as many, but Platinum is still in the pretty rare category, right? Like, I would say probably still considered pretty rare. Plus, we'd have to go with the Electro and all that stuff, and that just seems like a hassle. Also, once we get to Crystaltine, you can get stupid amounts of resources, but Crystaltine, probably not going to happen anytime soon. Just saying. Okay? So, for now, I think mana is probably your best bet, right? And that'll give me 18 of those, for which I'll be very pleased, right? I just need more super glue cells. Sweet. And I broke something. Nice. That's fine with me. Put those transistors away. Do I need those for this? No, I don't. Okay, good. Right? So this guy, same deal. There's better versions of this recipe. For example, if I use advanced alloys instead of steel, I get 3 times as many. Now, to be fair, each advanced alloy is 3 steel, also 3 bronze and tin. However, it saves us making more basic control circuits and more gold and more circuit plates, right? So we're going to want a driver if we have one of those, and if not, we'll have to just make one real quick. Iron driver would be cool. Piece of string. I can do that. I can definitely do that. With the amount of mobs I've been killing lately, oh yeah. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, cool. So now get me, let's go with this. Terra Steel would also be a cool way to go, right? But it's pretty good. All right, so now I just need more super glue, which we, yay, have more of. How much does that get me? Not bad. What else do I need more of? Oh, circuit plates? Really? More circuit plates? Well, I guess we can make that happen. That'll do. How many circuit plates do I get per? Is it 2? Okay, well, that's not too bad. All right, and I need a little bit more super glue if we want to make that happen, right? So to make more super glue, I'm going to need more rubber. Rubber. I have a little bit of rubber. I think I have exactly enough rubber, to be honest with you. I mean, I could obviously go harvest our rubber trees, but, you know, it's going to be fine. So I'm going to combine you two. And then you go in here, buddy. And that should be enough of that for now. And those two glue compounds will be the last that we need for the advanced circuits that we got going on. Cool. And then these dudes. Perfect. So see how I got like 9 advanced and 10 basics from that? Definitely a good way to go, for sure. And with that, I think I've got everything I need to make a factorizer. Nice. Now, do you need power? No. I just hit that button and you do the thing. Eventually, I hope. Oh, okay, cool. No, he just output it to the bottom. Neat. Is that's a thermal machine. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Awesome. That's cool. So if I do that, oh, neat, look at that. All right, cool. Super cool. Way, way better. Now you can manually uncraft, right? It's just the crafting that's, you know, a hassle. Hassle-ish, right? Where do you want to live? You can live here. You like how I'm just getting very mishmashed in this very small room? Like, at some point I should really, really plan to, like, expand my basement, all kinds of other stuff, right? But you get the idea. So where does that branch off to? Wow, a lot of things from here. All right, alchemical imbuer from basic bins, advanced backpack, solar panel tier 3. I already made one of those. Choose your path, battery box, grid power. Lots of things break out from this quest line. Really, really lots of things. Medium storage crate, but basic bin is a block that can stock a very significant quantity of a single item, up to 4096. The items can either be put in manually or automatically by the logistical transporter. This block has 2 attachment points for logistical transporters up and down. To work, it doesn't require any type of power, and it shows the quantity of the item in the front. It's very useful. Alright, it seems easy enough. I just get, oh yeah, no, we should be cool, right? Easy peasy. Basic bin. Ta-da! I actually had to start storing my lapis in a drawer because this thing was starting to get full. I should probably switch to like a drawer-based storage system at some point. We'll get there. We'll get there for sure. We'll see. Neat. All right. So that, I'm curious. In the following sections, you can choose whether you are more interested in refined storage or applied energistics. You only have to do one of these 2 quest strands. All right. Good to know. Guess what that means? We're starting. All right. So now for the ultimate question. Do we want to go applied energistics and have fun, because I do enjoy it and think it's fun, with channels and P2P and all that stuff? Or do we want to go refined storage, right? Now, here's a couple points to note, okay? Applied energistics does have the capability to store fluids these days, right? So fluid cells are a thing. Refined storage is better at crafting with fluids. But I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot of crafting with fluids in this pack. I haven't seen anything that has indicated that fluid crafting is a thing. Wireless terminals is really an important one for me, because having wireless access to your AE system is obviously huge. I personally find Applied Energistics wireless terminal to be a little bit better than Refined Storage's. Refined Storage, there's a couple weird bugs with the wireless terminal. You know, the range is pretty mediocre, and the Infinity Booster cards, you know, they're super nice, right? And they're not that expensive, it looks like. Totally doable once we get like an Enderman farm going. And that gives us like infinite range wireless, where I don't think that's possible with Refined Storage, right? So yeah, there's some pros and minuses, right? Like, you know, Refined Storage, on the other hand, has that, you know, no counts of items. So it's literally just like, you can have 64,000 items in a cell, and it's not limited to 63 types, right? Not that I'm not even sure, like, what 64,000 looks like, right, in Refined Storage. Like, 64,000 storage cell, it's probably pretty expensive, right? Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. Pretty serious business. It's cool, though, that we're getting into it, right? But 64K storage disk, this thing still needs those processors, right? Looks like you need both types of processors for this one. You need the calculation processor from Applied Energistics. So you still need the Applied Energistics processors, right? Which aren't terrible to make, and you can totally automate them in the Carpenter, right? So that's cool. What's this boosting mixture? I always see this. Refined boosting mixture into an Alfglass flask. And that is what exactly? Because it's like, it doubles a lot of recipes. Alchemical imbuer, raw boosting mixer with some kind of ingot that's magical looking. And the raw boosting mixture is what? Dark magic essence and blood. Oh, that's not bad. Cool. And a liquid mixer from Nuclear Craft. Interesting. Interesting. Just curious. Just curious what that was all about. So I need to spend a few minutes actually thinking about what I want to do here. Because there's... I don't know that there's a clear answer for me. Refined storage versus applied energistics. I really don't. All right, so I think I've made a decision. I'm going to go applied energistics. This is a hardcore pack. We should take on the challenge of channels. Also, it means more fun with P2P. P2P also supporting fluids and energy transferring, which would be cool, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing like that in refined storage. Like a way to transfer power across your network. Hey, guess who's got a solar panel Mark III? Made that between episodes, and by the way, this thing is staying full on power, like well and truly plentiful. So the Mark III solar panel is enough to run this plant thing by itself. Also, as a note, before anybody says it, sludge in the plant interactor in Mind Factory Reloaded slowed down the plant machine. In Industrial Foregoing, it does not. So it's okay if there's sludge in here. It'll just eventually build up and be wasted. Now, I don't know if that sludge is useful for anything, right? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Generally just sludge refiner. Yeah, so it's not used for something else in this pack. So it'll basically make random blocks, as you can see. Not going to worry about it. Sludge refiner, not going to waste my time. Also, as a result of some quests, I got some decent food, so I'm, enjoying that. Enjoying having nice food. It's so enjoyable. So hey, you know what that means? We're gonna get into applied energistics today. That's the plan. So we've had absolutely no luck with rare loot bags, have we? We really haven't. So let's get a Mark II solar. Because didn't I borrow a solar panel from my base earlier? Let's put this back. Haha! Look at that. Nice. Cool. All right. So applied energistics it is, right? So here's the following quests, right? Like we can go do this stuff. We can go do this stuff. Fluid pump, advanced backpack. Interesting. Pulverized obsidian and hardened glass. I'm curious where that leads to because we've made those plenty of times before. In fact, we maybe already have some laying around, and if not, we can easily do that just to knock out that quest. It's just 2 of these and 1 of these, right? And I think this guy can make the pulverized obsidian. No? No. You go back in there, you do your thing. You're done with this, by the way. Sandy glass goes away, and I'm going to trash this dude. Cool? Cool. All right. So I think applied energistics is the route I'm going to go. I know when I started this series, I said probably refined storage because it's been a while since I played with it, but I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I played with refined storage on my live stream recently, and it was just a little bit some weirdness. Overall, it's still very, very good mod, but like ran into a few weird issues that I'd like to just avoid running into in this pack, right? So with that in mind, I think what we'll do, I don't know, obsidian? Sure, why not? How much hardened glass do you want me to get here? 3? Well, that's 2. I might have another one. I do. Ding. Hooray! That's cool. It's a good time. Put away some junk. So yeah, let's do applied energistics. I think that sounds like a smart move on my part. I like that idea. I definitely do. Applied energistics is where we're gonna go. Sounds fun to me. Cool. So where was this leading to? A copper tank. Didn't we get one of those as our quest reward like a minute ago? Sure. Why not? Cool. Hey, it got me another copper tank. Yay! Sure, I could have gotten a block of coal or 2 platinum ingots, but I felt like the copper tank was the better way to go. Latex processing unit. Oh yeah, look at that. We've gotten those before, right? Yeah, 2 latex cells. We did this already. See, this falls into the category of, you know, when you get stuff going on, what I'm gonna do is pause you. How are you on wood, by the way? Not bad. What I'm going to do is pause you so the tree fluid extractor can get latex going so that I can build it up, right? So you're paused. Good job. I like that little pause sign. And then we'll come back later and collect that. But the real thing is applied energistics. That's where we're going to go right here, right? So you want me to get a Fluix Crystal and Certus Quartz Seed. Okay, easy enough. Fluix Crystal is charged Certus Quartz, Nether Quartz, and Redstone, the standard recipe that we're used to. How many of those did we need? 2. So technically I just need 1, right? And this goes into a pool of water. I should really have put water inside my base by this point, because I'm constantly running outside to get more, but... do the thing. Hooray! And then you also wanted a Certus Quartz Seed to teach me the important lesson that you can double Certus Quartz with the Pure Processor. Can you go in here? Oh, the Enrichment Chamber can make it 1-to-1. That's interesting. Crusher can make it into the dust. Grinder, Grindstone, Pulverizer, I presume, can do it, right? I was just, you know, I'm using my Pulverizer for ore processing right now. Energetic Infuser can give me charged. That's cool. That's cool. I don't think I have an Energetic Infuser, but it might be worth looking into. Bummed that you can't crush it, though, because I'm busy over here with things. I'm processing all the ore that I mined between episodes. Oh well. You and sand, right, buddy? I'm excited for Applied Energistics. How about you guys? Hooray! Rewards. Cool. And then you want me to make a logic processor. Now, we apparently don't need the stamping plates for Applied Energistics. That's kind of cool. I definitely think that's kind of cool. So you need some gold plates, some red alloy plates, and some silicon. Okay. Can I get a better one of these dudes yet? I would really love to know exactly how to get to the carpenter processing, right? Let me just take a peek at what we might need to do to get a carpenter, because that would really make things easier for me, right? Granted, you know, making these isn't too bad. It's really not. But, so like, for example, I get, with my Mana Steel, 2 control circuits per super glue. Over here, my Mana Steel, that's if I had boosting mixture, I'd get 4. Still 2 control circuits for it saves me the little bit of the super glue. But that's not that bad. 4, 2, and 1. Is that the same recipe here? It is pretty much the same. Okay. So it's not that bad. Not terrible. Alright, so I'll hold off on the whole worrying about the carpenter thing. Because I know we're a little bit ways off there. And having auto crafting, I think, you know, and storage and all that stuff, probably nice. Alright. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'm making a few more transistors so I can make a few more basic circuits. That looks pretty good. What am I missing here? Better iron punch. Punch, punch, punch. You guys can combine, right? Yeah. Now we're cooking. Booyah. And I'm smelting up lots and lots of super glue, because we need a pretty healthy amount of that stuff. Alright, good enough. Good enough for now, at least. So now that we've got a lot of these, we can make a lot of these, which should be cool, right? To go along with that, I've made some of this, and looks like we're going to need to smelt up more stone. More stone. I feel like I definitely have smooth stone. I feel like I really, really, really have smooth stone somewhere. Why am I not seeing it? Because I am almost certain that I did. Super certain that we got a lot of smooth stone? Maybe I've heard it all. Alright, guess we'll be back in a sec. Alright, so there's our first logic processor. Boom, we need 2 to quest complete this bad boy. Nice. Hey, we got an advanced microchip. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, good deal. And now you want a calculation processor? Similar crafting recipe, I would hope. A little bit similar, but you need pure Certus Quartz for this. So here's the deal, right? We got 2 pure Certus Quartz as a reward, right? It takes 1,000,000 years without the crystal growth accelerators, right, to make those things, right? They're actually not terrible looking price-wise. We could totally make this. Quartz glass, yeah, pretty standard recipe for that. So that's totally craftable. However, we can also get this, as we saw, Didn't we see... Yes, the enrichment chamber can do this for us. Straight from Certus Quartz dust, or from a Certus Quartz seed. So does that mean we can put a baby seed in there? Like this one? Enrichment chamber? Looks like it's working, right? Looks like it's working. Booyah. That's cool. Alright, so we can totally use the enrichment chamber that we already have to produce more Certus Quartz more quickly. And that's what's up. That's 100% what's up. Way better than the whole drop it in water and wait like an hour. Unless, of course, you have the thing. Now, I also noticed that the Crystal Growth Accelerator, we don't have that, that Applied Energistics add-on, which has two things in it. It has the better Crystal Growth Accelerator, which I guess the Enrichment Chamber can handle for us. And it has the better Stamper things from Applied Energistics, which it doesn't look like we need because we've got this crazy little recipe going on. So I'm going to call that a pretty good win, right? So we need calculation processors now. Let's add you to the to-do list, and then boom. That's one of them, and that's a claim reward from me. Cool. Nice. And then, what do we? Finally, Applied Energistics. The ME controller is the heart of the ME networks and is used to provide more channels to the network. Each face can provide up to 32 channels when connected to an ME dense covered cable. It is not possible to have two ME controllers in one ME network, though a multi-block structure can be created. Nice. All right, so ME controller, right? The downside, of course, is the channels thing for some people. I personally kind of find it fun to have to, like, solve the problem of channels, right? It gives you some fun gameplay, in my opinion. I know some people don't like it. I do like it. So it is what it is. But we can make this Applied Energistics ME controller right here, and then we'll have an ME network. Well, at least the foundation of one, right? And we have to get cells, and we have to get all kinds of other stuff. So let's get started. But auto crafting coming up soon, I think. Now, one thing I'm noticing, so we do have... Let's see, Extended Crafting has the automation interface. Not a terrible recipe, right? Not a terrible recipe. And I'm hoping we have that package mod thingy. What's it called? Do we have that one? Where's the packaging mod for Applied Energistics? So, in looking at what's in the pack, I don't see the packaged auto mod, which is the one that lets you do 9x9 craftings with Applied Energistics. However, Refined Avaricia is, which is the refined storage version that lets you do that. So now I'm saying, ugh, do I want to do refined storage? It's not too late to change my mind, by the way, because you totally need these guys for refined storage. All right, believe it or not, I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to start with refined storage, see how it goes, and then if I get to a point in the future where I feel like we should switch to Applied Energistics, I'm going to leave that as an option. I literally sat here for like 20 minutes thinking about the pros and cons of the two mods. Like, which one do I want to go with here? I really am struggling to make a decision. And I think I'm going to go flip back to refined storage. I think that's what we're going to do. And we might do Applied Energistics in a future episode. My basic thought comes down to this. In looking at all the different recipes, it looks like refined storage is a little tiny bit cheaper resource-wise to make certain things. And I think it'll be a little bit easier to automate, especially with big recipes. So there's certain recipes that are definitely going to be big. Like the crafter, for example, right? Like I was looking at that. The crafter appears to be only an advanced crafting recipe. So if we want to automate making these, we totally need to automate a large number of resources, right? That's something that with the current mod pack setup, I don't see a way to do. Maybe there's a mod in here that I'm not familiar with, but I looked for the mods that I do know that allow Applied Energistics to do this, and I don't see it. Now, in fairness, I could add it, right? I could totally add it. But I you know, and I might, we'll see, right? So I think our plan, but I'm pretty sure that refined Avaricia means that we can, now that does need neutronium ingots, which looks like quite the hassle to make, I'm sure. Yeah. So it might be a while before we get to that, but oh wow, that's an extreme pattern encoder. Used only for Avaricia recipes. I wonder if, I'm assuming that works for these guys as well, right? Yeah, after thinking it through, especially because of this network transmitter and receiver thing, you know I like that sometimes is really useful. And I did forget that they do have readers and writers. So there's your reader and writer. I think that'll allow me to transfer RF across the channels, across the network, right? So let's do that. Let's go ahead and go for broke, and we'll definitely do this route. See, that's a much cheaper recipe. It's a much cheaper recipe. Okay, maybe not that much cheaper, but still cheaper nonetheless. So yeah, let's go refine storage. Changing our path. Not too late. Not too late to change it. I think we've made processor bindings. Didn't we make processor bindings? I feel like we absolutely did. I don't know if I made enough of them. No, I did. Hooray! Cool. I'll take it. Any luck? Steel plate. Not the end of the world. I'll take it. And then basic processor, right? So I want to make one of these. And I presume you're also going to want me to make the construction cores next. Okay, cool. So a basic processor is not a terrible recipe, to be fair. We need some of these dudes, and what else am I missing then? Nothing. Okie dokie then. How many of these do we need? One? Hey, did you finish processing all your stuff? Good job. See how long I've been sitting here thinking about, like, hey, what do I want to do? It's been... I'm not even kidding. I've actually been really back and forth on Applied Energistics versus refined storage. You know, and back like what I said at the beginning of the series, right? It's been a while. So this special infused iron, cool. It's been a while since we've done refined storage, right? Like I said, I did do it a little bit on one of my Twitch streams recently. I ran into a few weird problems, but I'm hoping we can get around them and and deal with them. And if, like I said, if things go south, then I have a plan, right? The plan's just going to be, let's put this away. Let's just switch to Applied Energistics if things go crazy, right? I think that sounds good, right? So for a construction core, we just need 4 lumium plates and 4 circuits. That shouldn't be too bad. I think we've got some lumium chilling here. Yeah, because I've recently turned some of the lumium that I have in the liquid form into that. So that should be cool. See, the other thing I like about this is, like, some of these recipes, right, are carpenter, whereas these recipes are regular crafting table recipes. So, you know, not terrible. Might be doable. We might, and we do have reborn storage, by the way, which means we can totally use that multi-block crafting unit, which is pretty cool. And we might wind up actually doing that for sure. That definitely looks like something we might wind up doing. Okay. Speed upgrades, cool. Refined storage. Hopefully patterns aren't too crazy. I'm afraid to click it. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so then you construction core is what we wanted, right? Neat. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Do I have like a gold coin that I'm missing? Yep, there it is. Let's put away our steel gear. All right, so clearly I've got a little bit of crafting ahead of me because I presume that the next step is going to be the refined storage controller, which is going to be kind of a big one. So let's, you can see I was like comparing all kinds of stuff up here. We can put most of this away, and now the refined storage controller is what's up. So in order to make this, we're going to need some steel. We're going to need some special infused iron plate. Now this stuff is actually not terrible to make. You can use basically quartz and iron or tin and iron to do this. Okay, those are your main 2 ways of doing it. So how am I on quartz? I'm pretty good on quartz, right? And you can just turn right back into quartz, I believe. Like if I do that, do I get a stack? Yeah, I do. Nice. How am I on iron? Pretty good. I know we always need a lot of iron for what we're doing here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this stuff. I happen to get 4, so I'll convert it. And that works for me, right? So I'm gonna organize my inventory a little bit and get ready to make this guy. We also need some enriched alloys, which we know how to make. Microchip tier 2 needs some nether quartz and some lapis and some lumium, and microchip tier 1. All this stuff is totally doable. The graphics card, that's a lot of just different craftings, but I think it's doable. Grog, really? Okay, cool. I think that's all. We have all that, right? Yeah, it should be fine. If I run into any problems, I'll let you guys know. How's that sound? Red Alloy Deer, Construction Core. All this stuff looks totally doable, right? Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I presume it's also 12 of this, right? 3, 3, 3, and 3. So 12 steel and 12 special infused iron plate. So that doesn't look too bad. I think I've got more steel over here. Yeah, I do. Cool. So there's 12 of that. This will be 12 of this, and that'll get the plates going. And then I'm going to do a lot of the other craftings off camera so that we can have a refined storage controller, right? And the benefit here, of course, is having 4 and 16K storage cells means we don't have to worry about types, because that's usually a hassle, right? So I'm all about not having to worry about that so much. All right, back in a few minutes. Making progress. We're making progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need some tier 1 storage modules, which I might have some left of. I have a filter. I don't think I have any more of the tier 1 storages left. Lots of crafting here, but super going to be worth it, right? All right, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of auto crafting later. Well, not auto crafting. That's not yet, but crafting. And boom! Who's got a controller? This guy. That's who. That's who's got a controller. That is awesome, by the way. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit here. Wow, I have a lot of junk. What's that, an iron chest? Could I get an iron to gold upgrade? It's just 8 gold plates, huh? I think I've even got gold plates hanging out. And then a little bit of iron. A little bit more iron. Boom. Boom. Ta-da! Hooray! More storage of junk. Cool, cool, cool. I put everything in here that's like an intermediate crafting step. Now, to be fair, we're about to get refined storage, so that might be less of a concern. And because we're going to have the not worried about types refined storage, I'm debating whether I want to do storage drawers or not for like the main resources. Like, do we need storage drawers for stuff like this and this? Or no? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I haven't entirely decided where I'm at with that yet. Alright, that's the last of the good food I got from Quest Rewards. Which is sad. I'm very sad that we're out of food. But, you know, life goes on. So what's next, buddy? Now that we can claim reward on that dude. What, you got nothing else for me? Come on. Killing me, Smalls. I need more than that. I need more of a reward than that. I don't know what to do next. That's a lie. I know exactly what to do next. What we would probably want to do is get a drive from Refined Storage, right? And then we want probably some 4Ks to get started, right? So we can add a 4K storage drive here. And then we're going to want a crafting grid, right? And that's like your basic get it going thing, right? Doesn't look too bad. Looks entirely doable to me. Empowered in Yori gear. Empowered in Yori gear. All right. So that tells me that an Empower has to be, like, in my immediate future, right? Advanced Item Laser Relay is needed for an Empower. Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? There's an Advanced Item Laser Relay down here, right after the Battery Box quest. It's used to store energy. The box does not store energy directly. Right-clicking it with a battery, such as a single battery, will add the battery to it. I never liked these. Luckily, it's a really simple quest to craft. My suspicion, then, is that this is the path that will lead to an Empower, that will lead to the ability to make a grid. Because, hey, I've got a refined storage controller, but I can't do anything without a grid, right? Now, I mean, like, to be fair, I could make the normal grid, I'm sure, maybe. Maybe that doesn't require any empowering? Right. But where's the fun in that? When have we ever wanted a normal grid, to be fair? Never. And I'm not going to waste my time making this kind of grid when this one's available, right? How about the drive? The disk drive also needs some empowering, right? Also needs some empowering. So that's another note on the to-do list. So I think an Empower needs to be really, really soon, right? Super duper soon. Yeah, that recipe is the same. So those are all blocks, right? I'm just curious, right? And this guy is made with all... Well, that's still a redstone block, but that's an ingot and an ingot and an ingot. Okay, cool. Good to know. So that is addressed, sort of. But still better to go this route. The block form of the Rustonia crafting, right? And can you just... yeah, you can just directly that. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. Neat. Liking it. Good times. Understanding how things work. That's just me and my brain saying I get it. All right, so let's hold off on this guy over here, right? We're absolutely going to need something about power a little bit better than a few solars, right? Like, they're holding me over as I'm doing nothing, but once we start having refined storage drawing power, I suspect we're going to need more. But an empower is absolutely going to be needed sooner than later. So let's follow this quest line. My suspicion is it's going to lead to an empower, right? So let's add you to the to-do list, right? Advanced item laser relay. That's that guy. That's going to be next, right? So you're just 6 Inyori plates and a red alloy plate. And I might even have the stuff for this. Let's get some more of you. Let's get you going, right? So you're going to be this, this, and this. I need 2 of 6 Inyori plates. Cool. And you're going to go in here because you're special infused iron. Cool. So the Inyori crystals, which I was pretty sure I just crafted correctly. You go in there. And that's that, right? Oh, and a red alloy plate. I've been, I have this chest up here. Did I mention I did this? I don't know. Sometimes I do stuff off camera and I forget to tell you guys, like, what I did. But I have the in-out on the top thing going on, so I can just, like, throw a bunch of resources in here and they'll eventually all be turned into plates. Works out really well. And while that's cooking, let's see. I just need an advanced coil and a item laser relay. I might still have my item laser relay, because I know I made one for a quest a little bit ago. And how about 5 of you? And you are quick, buddy. Cool. So that should be what I need to make 2 of these. Oh, I need 2 of these, that's right. Cool. And then 1 of you. And then what else for that? Just quartz and a Rustonia crystal. And you should be done by now? Nice. So see how quick and easy we can throw together this? And this? Quest complete, quest complete. Nice. Okay, that led to literally nowhere. I really wanted to see... a quest saying, hey, you can make this thing now. I wanted to see the Empower quest pop up. That would have been cool. Huh. Maybe it's after latex? That's very possible. How many latex dudes did I need for my quest? I'm just clearing out the whole list of things I need to craft. 2 latex cells. So hopefully you've accumulated some by now. Cool. Quest complete. Basic latex. Latex processing unit. We've got 1 of. Hooray. And that leads to plastic sheets. Yep. I just do this. Now, are you still paused out of curiosity now that I broke you? You're not. Good. You can smelt up. We should have some plastic, though. Plastic, 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 plastic. We do have a little bit. Nice. All right. Lava bricks to heat conductor. Interesting. We're definitely branching out here. Lava bricks. So that is bricks all around lava, huh? Do we have any bricks hanging out? Bricks, 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 bricks. Bricks, 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 bricks. We have liquid magma, but we don't have any, like, bricks. I don't see any. So let's smelt up some clay. Yeah, do that. That's good enough for now. Well, nah, just do them both. Finish it up, would you guys? And I'm going to avoid these extra tiny dry rubbers because they're basically nothing. Oh, and you could probably have this back if you wanted to. Well, that was interesting. Did it just void that? I don't know what that did. It was interesting, though, wasn't it? Cool. So we're going to need actually more clay than that. Because the lava bricks that you want me to make for some reason. Yeah. We're going to need 8 bricks, and a stack of clay is going to be 7 and 1, right? So we're going to need a little bit more clay. Be right back. Oh, you know what? We are way past the wrapping up point. Holy cow. I didn't even realize. So here's what we're going to do for real. We're going to wrap up the episode. Okay? We're going to come back next time. I'm going to knock out a few quests here, like some of these boring crafty ones. Heat conductor, huh? What's a heat conductor? Heat conductor. I mean, that's the Reborn Storage heat conductor. Why do you want one of those? I guess it's used for basic thermoconductors. It's also used for thermionic fabricators, which might be important for us. Thermoelectric generators, resourceful furnace, basic smelting factory, enriching factory, nuclear furnace. There's a few things that this is used for. Not entirely sure. Oh my goodness. What is this? All kinds of shenanigans. Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to some of these recipes. But why am I making this right now? Because this is typically used in the multi-block for Reborn Storage's thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll knock out some of these questing crafts. Right? We'll just craft. We might need to follow this line as well, though I don't know why we would have to. Maybe this line is required for something. I don't know either. But I'll craft a few things between episodes. We'll come back next time. And we'll figure out how to get to where we want to get, which is an Empower. Okay, and the reason I want an Empower, all right, is I would like to be able to use the fancy little bit of stuff I just earned, right? So we'll figure it out. For now, though, 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You know what to do. Take it easy.